Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet. Halt! You are approaching the gates of Vernworth, capital of Vermund. None may pass without the proper documents. If you've an entry permit, an invitation, or proof of citizenship, present it now. I see. So you are to meet with Captain Brandt. I shan't impede you then. Come with me.
I was informed of your coming would be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, you should know that this individual fought valiantly to defend the troops. The Watchhead told me himself.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermund. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermund's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
My sword arm does some work.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait.
No shortage of easy marks. I'm in fine prep today.
I've not trained for this.
A chest. I'll examine its contents, shall I? A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
Ah, excellent find.
Tis most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
An investment made for safer travels can hardly be called extravagant.
Oh, yes? I possess no ill intent, I assure you. I merely wished for a closer look at these bows. Those of other races differ so in design from our own, you see. I cannot deny I am curious about them. That's all 'tis, mind, curiosity. I have no desire to actually own one of these contraptions myself. And even if I did, it isn't as if I could purchase one. It would be unseemly for an elf to aspire to such a thing. No matter how they fascinate me, it isn't to be.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
These foreign bows do so intrigue me, but I shall admire them from afar. To be unseat.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
These foreign bows do so intrigue me, but I shall admire them from afar. It would be unseemly for an elf to purchase one. You would simply give this to me? Oh, that is most generous. I would gladly accept it. You have my gratitude. Fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from an elven bow in make, and yet 'tis unlike one in near every respect. Such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same, but the tension is altogether different. I suppose that comes from using different materials. Why do you stare? Perhaps you find it absurd that I should marvel so at a bow not of elven make. I suppose I sought inspiration, for I confess I find myself rather lost. My aim has suffered of late, such that my wayward arrows simply would not strike true. The timing could not be more unwelcome, as my skill with a bow is to be put on trial anon. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. I speak of the trial of archery, a time-honored elven custom. Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. Till we succeed, we are not considered to have come of age. I have been training most diligently, yet my skills ne'er seem to take shape. Indeed, I fear my aim has only worsened with each new failing. I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn a foreign form of archery rather than master my own people's. Thanks to you, I now have the means to do so, though I dare say I shan't make any headway on my own. Say, would you be willing to give me a demonstration? It might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir, you gifted me this bow. I only ask that you show me how to wield it. Many thanks. I'm indebted to you twofold. But this is no place to practice. Would you be so kind as to meet me by the ruins north of Trevo Mine? That's where I train, you see. I'll be able to concentrate on your display of bowmanship much better there. I do hope you'll join me. For now, I shall bid you farewell.
How might I be of service?
I've been afraid to travel through these parts of late. I'm no coward. Have you not heard? Goblins will set upon any ox cart what comes down this road. 'Tis true. Heard it from a fellow driver. She said their ilk robbed her cart of all the weapons she was carrying. 'Tis the stuff of nightmares. I can only pray they don't come after me and mine.
Only care I have is how to spend the day.
Try my hand at a new trade. You seem well.
I'd like a quiet life today. To a ripe old age.
Oh, there's something written here.
Shall we take a closer look?
Always another errand to see to. Times are hard. Barely scraping by.
The rules at your neck.
Much needs doing.
which sets me to thinking this place. No respect for this.
Mayhap I'll seek out a town.
Look! Master, a treasure chest! We shall have to find a way to reach it.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my speciality. Are you fit to travel? Then let's not...
I've just remembered a curious rumor I overheard once. Seems there's an illness pawns can catch beyond the rift that has devastating consequences for those around them. Worse still, the pawn never knows they're sick. They just become restless and flippant and won't heed the arisen.
Indeed. Well, we shall have to remain watchful, lest one of our company should start showing signs of this sickness.
Go on, have a look. Many thanks.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
I wish I knew your restraint, Arisen.
All this worrying's giving me an achy back. Greetings. You seek guidance, do you not? You have lost sight of your path, but I can point the way. You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. May these words guide you true. You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out.
That's acting up today. So tired. Maybe the winter time.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. 'Twould be a fine opportunity to display your majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, your majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
There is no shortage of beasts that need culling in this world.
Off we go then.
There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, your majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation.
Over here.
There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen your Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to your majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldar amend the code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that your majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for your majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, your majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
Pray, follow me.
Barely scraping by.
Oh dear.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour?
We are none of us alike in vocation.
That is most fortuitous.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
I knew the villain would be in a bad way, but ne'er did I expect to see an entire basque of saurians picking out bones. Indeed, I'd not expected things to...
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Quite a trek, even if we had got to follow the
Well, right where it hurts.
What's this all about?
Yeah, more than my life's worth, this.
I've just had a thought. Every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. You're soaked! Do try not to catch cold. This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Dare I say...
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunter's figure. A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it? This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Also, I've learned.
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it? Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route. Pray, follow me. Asps, mind that they do not poison you.
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat? Ha! How do you like that?
Ensure your next attack is known as well.
Need healing. I'm happy to oblige. Hold on. Stay right there. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Look here. A path. Is it safe, I wonder?
Pray, keep your wits about you. You needn't go far. Now, what might that be?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
A common reward, frustratingly so.
We'll strike with lightning's might.
Over here, if you would.
I shan't let them harm you.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Cheers. Take this with my compliments.
Treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Over here, if you please. This isn't the way to our destination, but I presume you've a new one in mind. Lead on.
The Arisen is capricious indeed. But Slime's master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
The Arisen have been drenched.
This place offers a view of the sea.
I wonder, what lies...
Another statue. Mayhap 'twill yield us aught of use.
Why don't we go take a look?
What's up there? I can't make much out from here, but I've a feeling 'twill be worth the climb. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
While we're here, shall we take care of that other task we were entrusted with as well?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
It seems we must venture to Proba mine. I believe it lies to the west of Dogma. Follow me. I'll lead the way.
Well, now isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
Over here, if you please.
Really now? What are you doing?
'Tis folly to pick quarrels with beasts. Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course. We've got goblins!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Earned ourselves a pat on the back.
Well, I'm sure that...
Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen!
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
The fiend unknown is the most perilous.
Be sure to keep your wits about you.
You have been doused in oil!
a material. Useful things, these.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Should be of use.
All done then?
I like that. Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
We'd better report back. With this, the weapons we sought are all accounted for. Shall we present them to Sir Klaus? Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
Whenever I see so much as a gleam of treasure,
Have my admiration. I doubt even my own master has obtained an article so rare. Over here, if you please.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most. Yon chest appears to be beyond our reach.
Is there no way to reach it?
Oi, you there! If you're fit to fight, give us a hand. Pray, lend us your aid.
We're in your debt.
Scatter the goblins! You've a strong arm. The goblins are well routed. You have my thanks. 'Twas a simple patrol mission, till we walked into their ambush. Those cursed things caught us entirely unawares. I don't know where we'd be if you hadn't come along. I pray you'll let me repay the favour, if e'er there's a chance.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest!
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Let's see. What can we do without?
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward and you're like to stumble ere long.
Tis a relief to be out under the open sky.
Such dark depths take their toll on the spirit.
That's just what I was thinking.
Unless my eyes deceive me, there's something down there.
Master, I vow to weigh my every word before speaking, and when in doubt I shall hold my tongue. At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability. Please dispense with the formalities. They exhaust me so.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it. One can scarcely walk in a place so cramped. I pray we do not encounter any foes.
Let us conclude our business and be quit of this place. There is naught to be gained from lingering. At last! I thought we'd never find one.
Look! Oxen! Look, Master! Goblin! A flesh wound! I can handle that! Just a moment!
Times must be tedious if you resort to challenging beasts to bouts.
My magic are yours to wield! are at your disposal.
Has lost their vim.
Ha! They don't stand a chance against them now.
I shall lead the charge. This ladder can take us to new heights. Did anyone else see that? Ort catches the light.
Another battle so soon! We only just pulled through the last one!
Get it up! You know where to go!
Might have a look around. See what else I can
Unless there's coin in it, I'm not interested. Unless there's coin in it, I'm not interested.
Who's there? Turn out your pockets! I'm taking the lot!
I'll turn you into a pincushion!
I have the same spell that will overwhelm our foe with our combined magics!
Yon chest appears to be beyond our reach.
One could almost think this was done to vex us. Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it. Is there no getting through this door? A new piece of equipment. We must try it on at once.
'Twill suit you very well, methinks. Lucky us. That's worth taking. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Apologies, Master, but I can't guide you there from our current location. We've found an Archistaff and great sword both. What say we bring them to Sir Klaus? Leave this to me, Master. I'll bring you straight to the one you seek. I'm all for swapping stories, but perhaps another night. I can scarce keep my eyes open.
I quite agree. Best we recuperate our strength before we set off again. If we're to destroy this, 'twill have to be from the other side.
I am sorely disappointed. And here I was, hoping for some great treasure. And now I feel a fool.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Look, Master! Goblins!
Shame I've no advantage against this boat. Are we all in the same boat?
I'll wager I could make that shot.
Are you certain you can manage it? 'Tis an awfully long shot.
Just think what we could achieve if we honed our talents further.
fine display of skill.
All come good in the end.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Should you espy any large monsters fallen on the road, I ask that you leave them undisturbed. Clearing the high roads of such obstructions falls under the military's purview, you see. But our hands are oft overfull with culling and escort missions, so that we must trust to nature to run its course. The bodies will decay over time, and the winds will sweep away the remains. We don't need...
You'll have to excuse me. I have a job to attend to.
Oh.
What is that? A tower? Nay, a statue.
From this distance, I cannot be sure. We shall have to make our way over to it. Oh, there's something written here.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek. The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Be sure to aim true.
We've found an archy staff and great sword both. What say we bring them to Sir Klaus? Follow me, Master, if you would. I'll bring you to the one you seek.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
You see, our fight is not yet done.
If we must, let us finish this quickly.
No quarrel. Hold a moment. Haven't we already found what's being asked of us here?
Let me be the one to collect it. Look! Master, a treasure chest! We shall have to find a way to reach it.
You fond of those eyes? Keep them to yourself.
Best not be bothering me for no reason.
I knew the village would be in a bad way. Where did I expect to see an entire box of swords?
Ink had the same spell and will overwhelm our road magic. Consider me your bulwark.
Alas, 'twould seem I've taken on too much.
Let us make haste for the nearest town. I'd rather sell our pickings at market than toss them aside.
'Twould be a wasted opportunity not to make our delivery while we're here.
I only hope the recipient is pleased with our work.
That's just what I was thinking. I've just remembered. There was another matter we were to attend to hereabouts, was there not?
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Also, I've learned. I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go. Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
If 'twere up to me, I'd never leave.
Well, I'll be. Is that one of my wares I spy on you? Good on you, sir. I expect these goblins are feeling mighty sore right now. Have you been... I appreciate you stopping by, but a lone weapon won't save my business. 'Tis yours. Take it to Klaus with my blessing. Go on, off with you.
Stop by again, Sue.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Ah, I see you have a great sword with you, a fine weapon. You may now change your vocation to warrior, if you wish. If you would prefer to register a sorcerer, you will need to acquire an archer staff. Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Marvelous! You have acquired both an archer staff and a great sword. You may now change your vocation as desired, sir. What's more, I bear glad tidings. 'Twould seem our arms shortage is at an end. I dare say the armory will be resupplied anon.
Never for a moment did I doubt you'd grow strong. Huzzah! You done it!
'Tis moments such as these that make an adventure worthwhile.
What will our next adventure have in store for us, I wonder?
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance?
You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some...
One day, I'm going to have proper raiment.
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Do come again. Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. You'll find only peace and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So if we... You check the price, just remember. Misers die
early deaths. Hope to see you again.
'Tis most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
Spending so freely offers a unique sort of joy. Let's keep our noses to the grindstone, that we might do it again soon.
Welcome to Bjorn's armor and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, hope to see you again.